straight out of
NASA City, Houston, Texas.
Get ready for Tejano Time Podcast. Houston, Texas, tonight.
Giving you the news you can use and bringing you the hottest interviews in the Tejano industry.
It's about to go down with your host, Keith Leal. Houston, Texas.
Are you ready? Let's go. Tejano Time Podcast starts now. Please welcome your host, Keith Leal.
Casa.
Definitely. We definitely always like to welcome Jenny here with open arms. We go way back from Beso de Amor days.
Yes.
First picked that song up, when it was being distributed out to the radio. We were able to get hold of it and to play the song as well. And after that, everything just continued to roll. And she's continued to make more music and a lot of great music at that.
Thank you.
But we want to just cover some things right now before we get into detail and depth with this interview, because I know we're going to go some places that a lot of people are not going to probably be too happy with, but who cares?
I don't think you should either. I don't think anybody should. So.
Everybody knows that I like to sometimes, be somewhat of, I wouldn't say an asshole or anything like that.
You're just an open book.
You have to definitely speak your mind about things that happen within the industry. But let's get started right now. We want to congratulate you on your streams. Mujer Sensual.
Yes, thank you.
2,000 streams. That's where it's at right
On Spotify alone. That's not including Apple. That's not including Apple, Amazon, YouTube. I mean, it's just so exciting to see how well the album is doing. And I'm still considered an upcoming artist, so it's just wild to see, and it's exciting, and we're just very gracious and grateful.
Yeah, and I definitely would be too. If I was in your position, 62,000, and that's just one platform.
Yeah.
But let's say just on that one, let's shoot for 100 guys. If you're
Yes. Oh my God.
down brand new album, which just dropped about a week
A week ago, from yesterday.
ago yesterday.
Yeah.
Nice. Check this out right here. That's the album cover right there. Mujer Sensual.
Woo! She's hot. Who is she?
Definitely like that right there too. If you like the music, actually, we're gonna play some tunes that we do have that's been heard all over the radio,
Yeah.
obviously, and there's some new stuff that's out on the airwaves right now as we speak. As well,
Yes.
that you can go out and stream those songs and replay this if you want to hear.
Please.
That is on the album. Okay, so and if you have any comments or questions for Jenny, feel free to drop them. We definitely would like to get around to some of those throughout the show here before we wrap things up here. We'll be also be talking to a representative from Latin Hustle Entertainment who is with us as well, and he might want to say a few words. I think he is going to say a few words.
Wow.
So
He's always trying to steal my spotlight. God damn it.
he's a great guy.
Yeah.
Hopefully he means well, right?
Of course. Good people. Always good people with good vibes around.
All right, so Keith, I can't hear you. That's what that's what Ricky is saying. He cannot hear me. Wow. Okay, let's
Oh, yeah.
Okay, can you hear me now, Rick?
He's like, now repeat
Yeah.
everything you just said.
Repeat everything you just said, right? Yeah.
That's horrible.
That's sad, Rick. You waited too long to tell me. 2 minutes into the show. Wow. And he's our evening jock, guys. Ricky Duran. Now, big shout out to Rick. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate that. Amanda Martinez also watching the show. She says hello as well. Thank you, Amanda. Appreciate you.
Hello.
She can hear me. She says she can hear me now. Yes. Yes, thank you so much, Amanda. We appreciate that. So let's go back and recap. The hell with it. That's what we're here for, okay?
Right.
So we don't want anybody to miss out on anything that we're talking about. Jenny B live here with us here in the studios, right here on Tejano Time Podcast for the very first time in studio. And again, Jenny, we want to congratulate you on the 62,000 streams that you have on one platform.
Yes,
Okay, we talked
thank
about that
you.
earlier. So that's amazing. That is an amazing accomplishment for being out just a week from yesterday. You know,
It is. It is.
It's huge.
You know, you always try to hope for the best when you put out something. It's nerve wracking. You know, you're putting out a whole project. It's not just a single. If people don't like it, it's scary because what are you gonna do? You're supposed to write that for the rest of the year, you know. And but luckily, I mean, it's continuing to grow on YouTube, and that's because we don't even have a video per se. It's really just the music that's out on YouTube, and that's already going up too. So I'm just very grateful, very excited, and really just so thankful to the fans because I'm just so happy that they like the music because in a way it's kind of like your traditional Tejano, but then there's a lot more different music on there. But it's like you got a little bit of reggaeton, you got the cumbias, and they're not your traditional. They kind of are, but they're not. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, you know, they got that traditional sound, but it's still got that fresh sound to it too. So it's just exciting. I'm just very grateful.
And you definitely, like I said, put some of the, the flavor on this new music stuff that you have right here. I've always wondered. I mean, like I said, Beso de Amor was the first one we got on their little, Texas style song, Tejano song, and after that was, yes, and cumbias and cumbias.
right.
So I was like, okay, when are we going to get another one? But this one actually has accordion in it, and I love the way that is there. I'm not sure who. Well, of course, you recorded that. Who was behind the whole thing and wanted to put the accordion in that song?
Mariano Herrera, yeah, over there. We finished up the album at Freddie Records, so it was a lot easier for him there. But he is just, I mean, he does it all: bass, guitar, accordion. And he always says he's not an accordion player. He just does what he can recording wise. He doesn't feel comfortable doing it live, but. Mariano, it's great to work with him or any producer really that is able to capture, because I'm not a musician, so I can say, hey, I want it to go like beep 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 beep, and he's got to figure out what is she talking about.
Yeah. And
he's able to do that in such an easy way. So huge shout out to Mariano and Freddie Records for allowing me to finish the album there. And then we had also recorded at Dusty over there in Corpus as well at Produce Studio. So but Mariano is the mastermind behind everything. So just so grateful to him as well, just for bringing to life my baby Mujer Sensual, because she's fierce.
Yeah.
She's a bad one.
It's a freaking great album. I love it. I mean, it's all about it. I was listening to the other songs that we hadn't had a chance to listen to when it was sent this way, and you're onto something. You're definitely onto something, Jenny. So keep doing it. Keep working hard. There's no doubt about that. So ladies and gentlemen out there, stream the album. Okay, the album dropped a week from yesterday. Okay, it's on all digital platforms. Mujer Sensual. It can't get any better than that. Okay, it cannot get any better than that. There's no doubt. Over here, check this out right there. Woo! That's the album cover right there. Search it. It's on all digital platforms, guys. So Jenny B is joining me here today. She made it to Houston, Texas. And she's here because she's on a podcast and radio tour. And she's kicking things off this weekend here in Houston. And we had to get her on the schedule.
Of
what I mean? There's no doubt about that.
There's no way. There's no way I would have came to Houston and not stopped by, even just to say hi and open a beer or something.
Definitely. And a big thank you to Latin Hustle Entertainment for making things possible as well today. Always working hard to make things bigger and better for their artists and whatnot. So a big shout out to those guys. We have so many people listening or watching in the group right now, as a matter of fact. Mick Cruz is watching. Jesse Torres is watching. Jojo Herrera. Terry Tejana Duarte. Joe Solis. We also have Linda Barron. Let's see, Juan Macias también. Rodney. Conjunto Firme is watching. Gracias. Thank you so much. Of course, to our very own Ricky Duran is watching the show. Frank Salazar is watching. Susan Solis también. There's a lot of people out there. Leslie Garcia, thank you guys for watching the show here. Tejano Time. Share the live, guys. Okay, we're going to get to some videos here in just a few more minutes, but we also would like to talk a little bit about how things. As you were doing some type of what were you doing before? English?
Yeah, pop music.
Pop music.
EDM.
Yeah.
Music.
So what kind of like what was going through your mind when you wanted to make that change to do something for Tejano? I know your background, you come from a family of
Tejano, with Tejano musicians and everything. And really it was my dad who was Deco. He just was very persistent on, because like I said, we grew up with Tejano, so we would do singing here and there. We always had the equipment at the house, so we would sing Selena or Alicia Villarreal, And my dad and my family always loved the way I sounded in Tejano, because the way I sound in Tejano is different from what I sound in pop. Pop, it's not so much like really singing; it's more like a not whisper, but it's a lighter version of singing. It's not like a powerful like Tejano. It's powerful vocals, powerful. At least to me, that's what I've always grown up with. And so I had my daughter, and my dad's like, okay, I know you're gonna get back into the music. You should give Tejano a try. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I've always kept it real about this. I was like, what are you talking about? Tejano's dead. At that time, Tejano had just gone back onto actual FM radio. It was all internet and AM stations. So I was like, what are you talking about? Like, and he's like, no, check it out. And so, we dig into it and stuff, and come to find out there is actually a community. It's just in reality to the rest of the world, it's so small compared to everything else right now, or at least at the time when I was getting into about 2 years ago. It's built up since then. I will definitely give Tejano that. It is building back up. It is coming back up. It's just, I feel like it could be quicker. It just seems like there's not too much going on. Yeah. Does that make sense? So I was like, you know what? I feel like I should just get back into my roots, which is Tejano. So we decided to do Besos de Amor, which was a song that was written within the family. And it took off, and then I started seeing and realizing, wow, Tejano is freaking everywhere. It's up north. It's in Miami. It's in California. The up north really shook me. Finding out that Denver, Ohio, and all that it's popping up there.
Yeah, definitely.
Big money's over there. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And so, and then the international too. I did not think that people in Japan loved Tejano. Did y'all? Because I didn't. Yeah. I found that out like a year ago, and I was like, oh, I want to go to Japan. It's possible. It's so possible. So, it's very, a lot of people at first are like, you're doing Tejano, but I'm like, dude, I'm making bank in Tejano. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't even believe, and who knows, maybe this could be my guide way to cross back over to pop later on. The options are always open. My catalog is already diverse as it is. I rap in there, I sing, I do pop, I have the music, I have reggaeton now. It's very diverse. There's a little bit of everything in there. Yeah. So the future, I would love to stay with Tejano, but you just never know what it could take you.
Yeah, you never know. And you never know. You might be able to lay down a track with Los Gatos de Japón también. You know what I mean? In the future. I'm kidding.
You never know. You're not this way. Peso Pluma can walk in too. I mean,
watch out. Jenny's coming for you. No, I'm kidding. But no, it's something to look into. I mean, it's very interesting. You know what I mean? How things around the world, a lot of people take music overseas, the people that are out there, serving our country, yes. They definitely don't have anything over there like that. And they take it over there. And a lot of that just goes with all the other people that are around. It spreads.
Germany too.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
Amazing how much the Germans love our music, because it's so similar to like the polka and stuff that they have over there. The accordion and the way the melody, everything's arranged. They love it over there, believe it or not. So, this is my vision, like with Tejano. I think Tejano's great and everything right now, but I'm trying to take this bad boy international. Like I'm trying to go let them know who Jenny B is.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then maybe open doors to other new artists that are thinking about doing the same thing. I don't understand why I talk about this and they're like, what? Like, it's okay. Right. What's happening? Why are you okay with it being just right here?
Exactly. Yeah. And a lot of artists, whether it be female artists or male artists in our industry, are content with where they're at. Yes. And that's nowhere, sitting at home on a Saturday night doing nothing. You know what I mean? No, it happens. And it happens a lot, Jenny. It does. It definitely does happen a lot, believe it or not, and it's sad. It's true because again, they're where they want to be. They're right there. They don't want to advance. They don't want to go forward with music or just anything else. Yeah, release an album and then just sit at home and wait to collect an award or something
magic
like
to
that.
happen on its own.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
It's
you know
not.
What I mean? Yeah. They definitely got to get their finger out of there. You know what? To go out there and do something. and it's true. It's sad, but it's true. There's a lot of them out there. Yeah. But we got some shout outs right quick, Jenny, right quick. I have, let's see. I said, we have, what is this here? Who is this? Is this the Jenny B pimp line? So,
what?
Johnny, Johnny
Is
Gutierrez.
this the Jenny B pimp line?
Yes.
Is it because I look like a pimp? I know you ain't trying to say I look like something else. Because Jenny B fights.
He said, joking.
That's funny.
He says, we met her in San Antonio, LOL.
Oh, okay, hello.
Johnny Gutierrez.
It's because, he thinks I'm pimping right now. It's okay. I'll take that, sir.
Yeah, West Texas. He's from West Texas, as a matter of fact. So, and very,
We'll be
very
heading
soon.
over to West
yes.
Texas pretty soon, actually. So maybe we'll be able to meet again.
There you go. There you have it right there. And that's from of course, Johnny Gutierrez. Also, we got Puro Pedo Talk Show. Saludos, Jenny. Watching the show as well. Saludos, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in right here. Guadalupe Productions also loves me some Jenny B. So Cumbia Champs.
He loves him some Jenny.
All right.
Love to hear that.
Terry Tejano Duarte says, good afternoon.
Hi.
Awesome. Amazing. West Texas as well right there. Sergio from Dallas, Texas as well is tuning into the show. Great dude right there. I think he has his own talk show as well. I don't have quite the name in my mind right now, but I know what I'm talking about. I know he's got a talk show. He's got a podcast. So Sergio, saludos, carnal. Thank you so much. All right. So Angela, that's right. She's from San Angelo, Texas. That's Terry. So.
Oh, San Angelo. Yeah, we're trying to make our way up to San Angelo as well.
That'll be something for you guys out there in that neck of the woods right there, some Jenny B. So they had he says here, let's see. Well, damn, I just lost him. We got so many more comments that came through. Here we go. All right, Jenny B is awesome. We had the privilege of having her on our show. That was
that was fun. I remember that.
Amanda Martinez.
Fire.
Yes, that's right. Controversy. That's what Ricky says. Controversy. That's not what it's about. I mean, it happens, but Ricky's gonna pull out them $10 college shorts, right?
He's stirring the menudo. That's all.
Yeah, he's adding his spice to it. It's gonna be all right, Rick. Calm down. That's right. Lawrence Gossett is right now. He's in West Texas right
Lawrence. Oh, dude, I love Lawrence.
All kinds of great people tuning into the show today right here at the Tejano Time Podcast. My special guest, Jenny B, is in the studio, and we are here to talk about her new album release, Mujer Sensual. Okay, yes. She is kicking off her radio tour, podcast tour, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? She's on the road now, and she's made a stop here. Last night was in town also, and out of her radio interview, I believe it was last night, right? Correct.
Tejano Outlaw.
Today it's at the Tejano Time, and we're going to be out in the streets of Houston hopefully this evening, and we might stop in your neck of the woods. We're not sure what's going on in Houston tonight, guys. So fill us in. Drop some comments on the box. You know what I mean? So we can go out there and make a few rounds here and there at a small place, or maybe just hang out at one all night long. We want to find out what's going on. You know what I mean?
That's right.
You never know, but just
where the vibes are at.
Be on the lookout. Jenny B is going to hit the streets right here at H-Town. We're going to be, just here and there or whatnot. We don't know what's going to happen, but we'll figure that out.
We're going with the night. Sometimes that's the better. Like the plans, when you make plans, it doesn't work out. It doesn't work out. So it's better just to go with the flow.
Go with the flow. Yeah. Yep, that's true. That's right. We'll end up at McDonald's by 10 p.m., guys. All right.
Dang, that sounds so good. We haven't eaten lunch, so I'm dying.
Oh, I forgot. Yes, definitely. She's not. She's ready for dinner. Yes. All right, guys. So we're going to get back to the show right here. So again, if there's anything out there you guys got for her, definitely drop it in there. So thank you so much for tuning in. Share the live, guys. The Tejano Time Podcast. All right here at Houston, Texas. I'm your host, Keith Leal, and Jenny B is with us right now. So Jenny, growing up, not growing up, but should I say being in the industry as long as you have been in the industry, what kind of advice has another artist given you personally to?
Oh man. Okay. So story time there. It wasn't so much. Well, I guess it was advice. It was more like an eye-opening experience. I was recording with Hugo Guerrero, which he did Besos de Amor en Boda Verás.
Okay.
And we had just finished recording Boda Verás, and I was talking to him and about how some things weren't fair and this and that, and people were, saying things and that. And I started getting emotional in the studio. And he was just like, what? Like, this is crazy. So then, like the next day he calls and he's like, look, Mia, he's like, I'm going to be straight up with you. Because mind you, my family, everybody's always told me, oh my God, you have such a beautiful voice. You're great entertainer, this and all these positive things. Homeboy called me up and it was like, listen, I think you're great, but you should consider looking for a 9-to-5 job because this isn't for you. Shook.
What the hell?
I was shook. Like I wanted to die in my car. I was in my car and I wanted to just melt into the seat. I was so embarrassed. But he was like, look, you can have all the talent you want. You can, be the best at what you're doing. If you are so emotional, nobody's going to want to work with you and you're not going to make it. So you might as well just stop right now. Like, quit. Homeboy Ugo, don't play. The Charanga King, you don't play. And it was so eye-opening. And from that day on, I switched it. And it was so great because I have kids. So when I go on the road and stuff, how was I going to handle it? Like, if I wouldn't have had that talk with him or that real one-on-one telling me the truth, like, look, like, you're cool and all, this is great, but, like, you suck, like, emotionally.
straight up, yeah.
I would have not been able to make it,
Right.
So my advice is that, like, if you can't handle being, like, putting on that thick skin and knowing when to turn it on, when to turn it off, you're screwed, because it is so draining. If you allow people to let the comments get to you, if you allow what other people's opinions on your music or the way you look or this and that, whatever, it is going to kill you quicker than you think any other drug would.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Be real.
Yeah. So my advice is you better be a tough cookie, because if you're not, it's really cutthroat. They will eat you alive. These people, they will literally, not these people, obviously, but the people, they're trolls. They're out there. They are literally sitting at home trying to break you down. That's their goal of the day. I'm going to try to talk as much shit to Jenny B.
Yeah.
And they tried it. Dude, they called me Jay Bettis.
What?
You heard me. They said I look like Jay Bettis.
Who the hell said that? I didn't. Who told me that?
I didn't even, I put my phone down. I sat there. Did he just call me a drag queen? Like,
what? That's.
But see, the reach. They're just
that's what I was
reaching
just
out whatever
gonna
they
say.
can.
Yeah.
To and obviously, like, some of the comments, I kind of, I was like, like, I'm still working on it myself to learn to let them say what they're gonna say. But I'm a fighter. My dad raised me to be a fighter.
Yeah.
So I'm like, on site, let's go. Where you at? I'll meet you at Walgreens, like, parking lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of those things where you have to, social media is so ugly and it's a great tool, but man, it kills people.
Yeah.
So just be aware of that. Just, you got to be able to put that jacket on and just, divert those comments, because the internet will kill you.
Yeah.
You can turn off the comments all you want, but they'll still find a way to post
it
somewhere.
can be the internet, or it can be just a handful of groupies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So other, musicians, should I say, or other female artists or anything like that just, gang up on a Saturday night because they have no plans. You know what I mean?
They get a tub of ice cream and
just want to talk shit,
let's just talk a bunch of shit to people. And it's like, that's crazy. I'm just trying to make good music, do something for my family, make a legacy for myself. And people are like, no, you can't do that.
I can't do that.
Because you're not Selena.
Yeah. You're definitely going places. You're definitely rocking the boat. You're definitely knocking on doors. Continue to do what you do. Don't let anybody bring you down. I mean, again, if you're getting under that people's skin that way, you're obviously doing something right.
Jay Bettis.
Yeah, Jay Bettis.
Dude, that was still wild to me.
Man, you might want to go to the eye doctor and recheck his eyes, right?
I was like, hey, Jay Bettis, wish he could look like this.
Right? Damn. Yeah.
Just kidding, Jay.
But no. That is awesome. That is awesome, though. Right now, I mean, these people out there that we have in the industry, whether it be fans or just people that follow you. Always go. How do you say it? I mean, there's a handful of them, and they're everywhere. We get them all the time in radio. We'll get them everywhere, and whether it's even on the show, on the podcast, you know what I mean. You always go for those trolls, should I say? You know what I mean? That they're always out there just to make people's lives miserable.
They have one job.
I mean? One job only.
That's it.
That's it, right? And they don't get paid for it either.
That's what's crazy.
Yeah, it's sad, But hey, guys, but Jenny B is with us right now, okay? And wow, we got some more comments that are just rolling through here right now.
They're like, oh, she wants to talk shit.
Amanda Martinez says, Tumbleweed, Texas, Zumbero, the official cruise kickoff party with Gary Hobbs is going on tonight. That's right.
Gary Hobbs knows who I am. Did you know that?
He what?
I flaunt that everywhere I go. Gary Hobbs knows who I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was at a show once and he's like, Jenny be in the house. I died. And then I came back to life. What?
Gary Hobbs
Gary
tonight.
Hobbs.
Yeah, so that's awesome. That is awesome. Hola, Jenny B from Corpus Christi, Texas. Dos Compadres Morning Show. Javier Garza.
Oh my gosh. One of the funnest shows I've done in Corpus, honestly. I can't wait to go. I know we're going to be stopping by there as well once we go to Corpus. Super fun, man. Those guys are hilarious. They have this little puppet guy.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Chrissy E says, hola, mi hermosa. And then she says, hola, mi gente. That's right, Chrissy E, Corpus Christi, Texas as well. Thank you so much for watching the show, my friend. Vic Martinez, hi, JB. Which Jenny B? That's right. I believe he was, he mentioned where he was from earlier. Phoenix, Arizona. That's right. And another. Awesome. Good deal. Appreciate you watching the show, guys. Now, Chrissy says, love you, Jenny. That's right.
Love you, girl.
Yeah, so Chrissy, you got to look her up as well. She's got some great stuff as well. So definitely follow her, guys. All right, so we're going to play a couple of videos here. But before we get to a couple of videos, we got some more questions. Let's just go ahead and start getting deep into everything here, Jenny, about where you're at and what your plans are going. Hey, DJ Mondo Loco is on here right now. Check him out.
Hello.
Wow. DJ Jenny is fire. Better keep an eye out for this woman.
Watch out.
Definitely. Yeah. It says the guy right there who wants to know what kind of donut you would be if you were a donut. Yeah. That's Mr. DJ Mondo Loco.
He's a foodie too. We relate with food. Leave him alone.
Yeah. Great guy. Great guy. Keep up the great work, my brother. Thank you so much for watching the show. All right. You had to get that in there, huh? Damn it. All right. Lily Rendon is watching the show as well. Thank you so much, Lily. Dennis Colleen also watching the show. Appreciate you guys checking it out right here. Jenny B is my guest. Now, Jenny, let's go back to a little bit about how things are going with you in the industry today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know that, you go in there, you knock on one door, it gets shut and slammed on you,
right?
But a couple more open for you. Mm-hmm. You know, you're not gonna ever take no for an answer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you said, you were, even when you're going back to what we just spoke about with Mr. Hugo Guerrero. You know what I mean? You're gonna take it and you're gonna run with it no matter what. And you've done that. Mm-hmm. You've got a great team behind you with Latin Hustle Entertainment as well. So let's go back to how things are for you right now. What are some of the main struggles you have, or that you're seeing, or that you go through on a weekly basis or a week in, week out? Being Jenny B in the Tejano music industry right now.
I'm a woman.
Yeah.
And that's hard for some people.
Yeah.
It is. It's crazy. Because my managers, they'll be calling, people to, for gigs or interviews or whatever. Mm-hmm. And it's wild to me that the answer they get back is, oh, she's a female. Yeah. Like, that's wild. This isn't the 90s anymore, I feel like it's almost disrespectful to Selena and a lot of the other, women in the industry who were broke down those barriers just for them to rebuild them again after they passed or didn't do music anymore, but that and having a band and I feel like this is a touchy subject because I know that people, they like to go see a band, and then that's great, but to deny me of letting me go further with my career and do shows or whatever because I don't have a band. Mm-hmm. What makes them think I don't want a band? I want a band. I would love to have a band. But the problem is, and I'm sorry to say, but this is mainly like a Southern Texas thing. Mm-hmm. They don't want to pay for the band. Yeah. They want me to come out of pocket to pay for the band. Or we do it for nearly nothing. Practically free. Practically free, yeah. That's crazy. Because then they don't realize that obviously the promoter's going to get paid, the club owner, the bar, the bartenders, the janitor's getting paid that night. Yeah. But you want me to come in, perform like a 2-hour set, bring a whole band, sometimes bring our own equipment for free. Yeah. Where's the right in that? It's making my eye twitch. Yeah. Like that is and other crazy. Things. Yeah. But they think that, you're a new artist, so I'm still doing a service that you want to hire, you want to bring me here to do. Mm-hmm. You want me to bring so I can bring people in to your club. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Like, I agree with you 100%. Wild to me. So this is my thing. Like, I'm like, okay, you know what? Like, I'm not gonna kill myself working a job and then trying to do this career so that I can pay. Because obviously, I don't like to do things for free. I never ask my band members or my dancers to perform for free. Never. I pay them, even if it's out of my pocket. Because that's how you're gonna break the circle. If I'm like, hey guys, like, this is my dream. I need you to, I need you to believe in me and do this I'm not going to do that.
Right.
Because I can't guarantee anything. I don't even know nothing's guaranteed for me, you know? So it's really just, it's the whole, does she have a band? No. Oh, she ain't going to go far. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. So my Jenny B experience, you guys, is going to be, I don't have a band, but I am going to have my own DJ, my own traveling DJ. Okay. And he works as my band. All the technology he has on his board, he can break down, do solos, whatever, just like a band would.
Or even better.
Even better. He'll never be wrong. He'll never be flat. And my dancers, they're hot. They're beautiful. The way they move, they're exciting. So the Jenny B experience is the music never stops. Eventually, a guitar player, they get tired. So they're like, man, talk a little bit. Let me, pop my fingers or whatever. That's not the problem here. That's not the case here. The song, even if my song ends, the DJ is still spinning something. So it is a nonstop. You better take your vitamins and an energy drink before you come see a Jenny B show, because let me tell you, you're going to be drenched by the time you leave.
Yeah.
It's going to be exhilarating. It's fun. It's colorful. The vocals are there, the choreography, you know what I'm saying? Like that, I don't understand why that's not good enough for some people. I get it. You want to go see a band? Okay, go see a band. But when you're going to see Jenny B, it's still going to be a show. It's still going to be an amazing show that's unmatched, I promise you, until we get to like the Beyonce level, which that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they complain, Frontera, Grupo Frontera, like, that's not Tejano. So, but that's the best we got right now.
That's the best we got right now.
Hey, because they're big. They're popping.
Yeah, they're popping.
They complain look, I'm trying to bring you to me. Let me ask you something. Let me ask the people, and let me ask you something. This is what I'm doing on my tour. I want to ask you, as somebody that's in the industry interviewing me, what is Tejano to you?
To me, I'm going to be honest with you. Tejano music to me growing up, like I said, I grew up in Texas. I was born in Texas. I was born in Corpus Christi, Texas. To me, Tejano music is an actual person, someone that was born here that has Mexican roots. You know what I mean? And speaking both sides of the border, English and Spanish.
Yeah.
Bottom line, that's me. That's what I look at as a Tejano.
Yeah.
I don't know. Everybody has their own opinion on it,
right?
And some of them can be really pretty much thrown off, depending on who it is that you're asking. But that's my personal opinion. That's what I think about it. Is just that.
Yeah.
And I think what affects our music today is that where are the Tejanos? Where is this music that's coming from? Where are all these other different? I mean, I have nothing against other people from Los Cubanos, you know what I mean, Venezuela, Colombians, and whatever the case may be. But they're bringing their kids up with their music, of course, their roots and whatnot. But they're educating our kids and taking them away from what we have.
The
and
roots,
our people too are pretty much plain flat out lazy. Ya sabes, you already know our people.
I like it.
Yeah, they don't. When they say go ahead and educate your kids and do this and do that, they don't do it. And I can vouch for that too. My son asked me for some Tejano music recently. Dude's a hard rocker. He plays rock. I have yet to send him any good songs from Tejano music because he wants to get into it, but I will. I will.
Oh my God, you're the worst.
Talking all this mess and over here, and I'm the one that's no, but really, honestly, you know what I mean. That's what it is. It's just we don't go that extra extra step to help our children. You know what I mean? To get them how do you say it? Open that door for them and carry it on. How else is it going to grow or continue to grow, or you're just going to let it die if we don't do that? We have to make it, just like the way the music has to make its full circle, their full turn. Well, we as parents have to educate our children and go forward with that as well. So, but yeah, I mean, that's just the way I see it.
That's great. And I think so too. I agree with that. And, to me and to a lot of other people, when I think of Tejano, I think of my childhood, the memories, the parties that were involved, that had Tejano around it. Anytime I think of Tejano or I hear a Gary Hobbs song or Mas or whatever, I think of that one party or that one quinceañera or whatever, that one time. And it's always about having a good time, culture. It's our culture. Our Texans, you know, that Spanish speaking, you know, it's the Tex-Mex. It's to me, that's what it is.
That's what it is.
It's nothing to do with a band.
Right.
So why is it so based off how far I'm going to go? Because if I have a band,
Yeah.
you guys, you know, again, everybody's cup of tea. I like to go see a band every now and again, you know, but I'm not going to base off someone's career, how far they're going to go, because they don't have a band.
Right. Right.
Nobody, when you go to, think of like the biggest concerts, Taylor Swift, you think there's a band back there? I mean, there probably is, but it's not like a band that you think it is.
Right.
Even Grupo Frontera, they do tracks. Yeah, they got band members up there. They're playing live, but they're on a track.
Yeah.
My eye's twitching again. You see,
Hey, can we get the meds over here, please?
Please throw me something. It's just, like I said, it's just a little frustrating that, you know, and at this point, they don't want to book me. They don't have to book me. They want to stick to their guns. Hey, I'm going to stick to my guns. And you know what? I'll throw my own damn show. Because at the end of the day, whether or not I go perform at whoever doesn't want to book me, I'm still going to have fans. Still going to have my good music. I'm still going to, you know, have people that are going to pay to come and see me perform with or without your help. I'd rather it be with the Tejano community's help because it's a community. We all have the same goal, which is loving Tejano. We love to dance. We love good music. We love to party. We love to party.
Oh, yeah.
I like to party too. And so it's just, I don't know. It's, like I said, it's a weird topic, but I'm really glad we're talking about it. I'm glad I'm getting it off my chest because this is where I stand. Yeah. And, you know, I hope that people don't see me differently because of it. If they do, that's on you. That's not, you know. Right. I'm still going to go eat after this.
You're right.
So hungry.
And she's hungry. She's definitely hungry right now because that's what she's talking about. This whole entire interview right now. We've already teased her a couple of times already, so we're not going to go in there anymore right now.
Donuts and...
Yeah, so donuts and Mickey D's, all that great stuff right there. So yes, Chrissy E says, Jenny, let us know when you come to perform in Corpus Christi again. You put a hell of a show on. We absolutely love it.
Thank you, love. Yes. Actually, we're actually in the works of throwing a few shows. We were just having a meeting about it yesterday. So Corpus is definitely going to be one to look out for. I definitely want to throw 3 big shows this year. Huge concerts.
Nice.
You know, because why not? The numbers that we have, I should be able to throw a concert and with no problem. So I'm excited. Big things are to come. That's all I'm going to say.
There you go. And big things are coming. Let's talk about let's just, I know we had, I mentioned, things were mentioned earlier. I'm not sure if I should say anything or not, but I know that maybe in the future that you plan to take a tour in the U.S. Hasn't nothing etched in stone yet. No set dates or anything this year maybe, but could be possibly by the end of this year or even possibly next year.
I mean, if God willing, really, if everything continues to go the way that it's moving already and we keep that momentum, and we keep working. Really, we can't. I mean, things are going great with numbers and everything, but that doesn't mean we are just, like you said, sit back and let it do its thing. That doesn't happen. That I don't know if that's ever been a thing. I don't know. I can't speak on other people's experience, but me and my team are gonna continue working, and if we work hard enough, I believe that by the end of hopefully this year to next year, we'll hopefully gone to the Grammys. To Latin Grammys, and
that'd be amazing.
That would be crazy.
Crazy, right? Your eye's twitching again.
I can't even speak.
Your eye's twitching.
I'm telling you, it's gonna fall off. My eye is just gonna.
So Madison Pulido's watching the show as well. Hi, Madison.
Hi, love. She's so sweet.
She's awesome. She's an awesome and very, very talented, young and up and coming as well. So she's another one of the artists that are, that strive every day to try to get out there and just to grab a gig here and there wherever she can. And her mother is doing a very, very, very great job. Very well with her as well.
I saw she just got a band together too.
Yeah, I think so.
Good for you, Madison. You go, girl.
There you go. Great interview. Perla Ramos is also watching the show. Perla, saludos.
Hi.
Thank you. Soon on Tejano Time podcast as well. So Chevy Love says here, hey Keith, I saw this girl once, and I even with no band, I was very, very well entertained by her music and her dancers. Great job.
See,
there you go. There you go.
It's not
Thank
my
you.
delusion talking. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And my dancers do too. You know, they're so amazing. They just truly believe in Jenny, and they literally just approached me the other day. We were having rehearsals on Thursday, and they're like, you know, we'll take a pay cut so that we can get more dancers for your show. And I'm like, mortified, because you know I don't want them to do that. I want them to get paid, but you know they believe in what we're doing so much. They're just so excited to travel and all the good stuff that's to come. And I'm not gonna let anybody down. I love to party. I love to have a good time, and that's just what I want to bring. You know, life is so it's such a drag. Bills,
No.
you know, like
those don't seem to ever go away, huh?
oh man, bills and or work and your kids, and you know it's just so stressful, and I just want to be that relief. You know, if they hear, oh my god, Jenny B's coming, like dude, I need it, you know. That's what I want. I want to be able to have a show where people can come and just let loose. Women just like letting their hair down, you know, and just enjoying the moment, because I feel like especially women, and sometimes men too, get brought down on the way they look or the way they smile, the way their hair is. Like, you know, society breaks you down so bad. And I just want to be able to have that mujer sensual show where it's like, I don't give a damn what any of these people think, because I could literally die tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it's not going to matter that I had flappy arms or, you know, I'm serious. Like, they've called me out on that too. And I'm like, dude, I had 2 kids. Like, what do you want me to do? You know, I am what I am. But at the end of the day, that person that's talking down on me, I have such a better like aura, like energy, because I don't think like that.
Right.
That's so sad. Pray for you, because I know that person's probably watching me right now.
Rick Valderrama is watching also. Saludos, Rick. Thank you so much. San Antonio, that's right. Believe it. So hey, so let's talk about San Antonio, Texas. How is San Antonio right now with Tejano music? Period. You know what I mean? I know that I've heard a lot of stories.
No gigs in
But I'm saying just not in general. Well, we're going to talk about you in a minute, but you know, just in general, what are you seeing right now, or what are you hearing? I've heard all kinds of great. Well, I wouldn't say they're great stories. They're pretty much like it's dead. Is that true?
People, it's so sad, because people will move to San Antonio thinking, oh, if I'm gonna do Tejano, it's like they said yesterday, a rock star goes to California because they think, you know, that's the place to be.
Yeah.
A reggaeton or, you know, artist goes to, or salsa goes to Miami because I think that's the headquarters. They think the same thing about Tejano. They come to San Antonio because it's labeled the, you know, the headquarters for Tejano. It is the worst.
The worst.
It is so clustered, and with people, and which is great, you know, don't get me wrong. Like, you go to a restaurant, or you can go to, you know, find Tejano music anywhere, which I love that. I my spare time, ask them when I'm doing my makeup, when I got best Tejano hit mix on my playlist, like, you know. But they do not want to pay. I don't care what you say.
Wow.
Copyright that link.
Yes.
I'm telling you, like, prove me wrong. I was just talking to, I'm not going to say his name, but I was just talking to a really good friend of mine, and he was telling me the same thing, that he got a band together for his artist, which I was so excited about because she's so deserving. She's amazing. And they're doing gigs over up in West Texas, $2,500-$2,900 for the band. That's badass, because she's still an upcoming artist. So to get paid like that, amazing.
Yeah, amazing.
Wanted to do a gig over here or over there in San Antonio, $500.
Wow. And that's with a band?
For the whole band.
Wow. That's like a slap in a face, tea bag, and everything else.
Dude, like, it's so disappointing. But that is, honestly, that's the gig. And that's why, you know, not too many big artists will perform in San Antonio. Like Michael Salgado, he'll come to Smoke Bar or something, you know, nice venue. You'll never catch him at some rinky ass little place. Because of that.
Yeah,
you know, the Michael Salgados of the world, and I say that because, you know, Michael Salgado is one of those that don't really associate with this community. I don't know if you know this or saw that or, but he doesn't. And because of that, because, they we want to go, but they want the most minimum pay.
Yeah.
And so I'm sorry, but in a way, I feel like they're onto something when they're, doing their own thing. I'm like, homeboy did a whole tour and he's going to go on tour again.
Yeah.
And it ain't going to be too much in San Antonio.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty straightforward. So I'm sorry if I'm upsetting anybody, but at the same time, I don't know what you want me to do. Like, this is my experience, this is what I'm seeing. A lot of people, especially women, don't want to talk about it because we have to stay in this little cookie cutter. Oh, I got to be sweet. I have to be my person. I am very sweet. I'm very humbled, but you will not catch me in a lie.
Yeah.
I got nothing to lose, and that's something that people should be worried about. A woman who has nothing to lose.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
What are you
Not
gonna do?
book me? They're already not.
Already not. The medicine has kicked in, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
My face is contorted now.
So let's talk award shows. You know what I mean? Let's just go back to, I guess, what the Tejano Music Awards. Let's start with that. You know what I mean? I know there's a few other ones that are out and that are here and there that are, just some smaller award shows and whatnot. But tell me about your experiences you've had, with being nominated with some of the awards in the past. Maybe, I know you had a bad experience last year, right? Was it last year? Early last year? Yeah. With, tell me a little bit about that. We want to know.
I bet you do. That's another, I don't know. It's really strange. The way things work. I don't know how things work behind or how they, coordinate things. Thank you. But it just seems a bit odd. I last year was nominated for like 24 hours. Still counts. As best new artist for the Tejano Awards. Super excited, was making flyers because we really wasn't expecting it, honestly. So we're, making flyers, trying to, get prepared to start asking people for, their nominations and stuff. And they contact my team and my eye is twitching.
Ricky's eye is twitching as well. He says,
I'm telling you, it's not just me. So they had called us and they were like, hey, we're going to have to take Jenny down. And we're like, what? Why? Because there was some other artists that were complaining that she didn't have a full album. So we got to take her down. And mind you, I had already had 4 singles out, I have established fan base, pretty productive, proactive social media, music videos out, I would say I'm a new artist. I would say I was, but yeah, because I didn't have a full album, I couldn't be considered a new artist. So that was very disappointing because it's like, okay. And again, I don't know if that's something that they did in the 90s and the 80s. And that's, because it was maybe easier to record back then. I don't know, but it is expensive. And for you to ask an artist to do a whole album in order to be considered a new artist.
Yeah.
That's what it goes back to. They want you to do everything for free so they can benefit off of it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you guys, but it's, you know what I'm saying? It was just very disappointing. Because it was very exciting. I had already sent out some text messages to people, and then for them to come back and be like, I don't see your name on there. It's so oh my God, I want to hide. It was so embarrassing.
You were on the ballot, and then they removed you from the ballot. Yeah.
Yep.
Very unprofessional, too.
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't know the backstory. I don't know how they coordinate things and stuff, but it just...
But regardless
I
of
was
how
already
they
on there.
Coordinate it,
I understand people were upset, but at the same time, there was other people on there that, I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know.
Those are the handful that sit at home every weekend on a Saturday night. Who's to say? You never know. You know what I mean? Apparently they're on the payroll. It could be. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Yeah. No. It again. It really rubbed us the wrong way.
Yeah.
Because again, it goes back to, it was just embarrassing. I mean, we were already on there. Just let it be. So what if they're talking shit? Like I'm an actual 24-hour working artist. I don't just do this on the weekends.
Right.
I put time, money into my craft. Look at this hat.
Look at that hat.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't just show up just the way I like. I put thought into everything from my music. Ask them. I do my music videos. I direct everything. I mean, I have my director, but I put together the storyline. I put together what I'm going to wear. I put together what's going to happen. I put together the scenes. I find where the scenes are going to be at. I do everything. The editing, I'm there when it's being edited. Yeah. I'm picking the scenes. I'm 100% about my craft. You cannot tell me nothing about my craft because I'm sensitive about it.
Yeah. And she's hungry, guys.
And I'm hungry. So the award shows, I mean, I think that's great that, we have the award shows because it feels good to be, nominated or, getting the recognition for your craft or what you're doing. But I just feel like it's too inclusive. Keith, if I'm going to take this award, it's because I'm going against the best. I want to go against the best. I don't want to go against somebody that's there because they didn't get to win last year. Sorry. I love you all. But this is the truth. Me personally, and that could be somebody else that wants to do that. Everybody wants to win.
Yeah.
Everybody can't win. Only the best can win. That's why, I don't know if you had saw the Grammys, but Jay-Z had said that about his wife. Like, it don't make sense. Even the Grammys sometimes don't make sense.
Yeah.
You want to go against the best. Like, and then when you win the award, it feels even better because it's like, dang, I beat that vet. Or I beat that person that's been in the game longer. Whatever, the case may be. So I just feel like there might be too many awards.
Too many award shows.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I just, it's almost like diluting. How can you be the best of this and best of that and best female vocal views or whatever if you. Yeah,
I agree with you. There's quite a few of them out there.
It's just a bit too much. I just think if maybe, and I don't want to, everybody is doing what they want to do, what they love. I love that. I do. But you can't be mad if people are kind of like, oh, that's cool. Yeah. They're not as excited because for what? There's going to be another one next week.
Yeah. And the following month after that.
Like, I just think instead of doing so many, maybe just like have like a few and then go all out on those few. Like, come together. Not everything has to be a competition.
Exactly.
Behind closed doors, But at the end of the day, it's money.
And
that's fine. Hey, I'm not saying you're a bad person or this and that, whatever. I'm just saying this is my personal opinion as an artist. Everybody wants the artist opinion. I'm giving you my artist opinion. And I just think, me personally, if I'm going to be nominated for an award, go against an award, I want to go against the best. And you know what? If I don't make the ballot, because I'm not on that, I'm not there yet. That's okay.
That's okay.
I'm okay with that. But I'll be there next year.
Yeah.
And I'll be there the following year. I'm gonna get there.
Yeah. I love that attitude. Definitely. Yeah, you're right.
They're gonna be so tired of me. They're gonna get off and be like, blocked. Block her. She talks too damn much.
No, I think you're doing a fantastic job. Sometimes you just got to speak amongst it because a lot of people don't like it for what? They're not, like, again, you said they're not booking you. So what the hell, What
am I going to lose?
Speak about whatever you have and whatever's on your chest and get it off for whatever it be the industry, whether it be award shows, whatever it be radio, promoters, venues, whatever the case may be. Now's the time, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people like to keep their mouth tight-lipped and not say anything because they feel that they're not going to get
But then
booked.
They're miserable.
They're not doing it. Exactly.
And I don't want to do that. I don't want to be miserable, you guys. Like, I'm not crying and being like, oh, it's not fair. Hey, like I said, dude, you don't have to book me. I'll go do my own thing. But don't be mad that you can't book us because we're super busy doing our own thing. That's what happened with Michael Salgado.
Yeah.
That I talked to the family. I know them. So that, because I had asked them, I was like, dude, like, how come you're not going to this award show? How come you're not going to this? And they're like, fuck, for what? And I'm like, for what? What do you mean? I'm like, it's the Tejano Awards, And they're like, nah. And so they started like breaking it down. And I'm like, shut up. No way. Like, they're telling me their experiences and stuff. Don't get me wrong. I know they're no saint either. I know people have had their shares of opinions about that group or any other big group that's out there, or bands or, artists or whatever. But I I don't know. That's just how I feel about it, you guys. I'm sorry. The comments are probably like, she's trash.
No, actually, we've got some good ones, but let's start with this one. And then we're going to get. Well, you know what it says. This is coming from Isaac Valdez. Okay, he says, I feel. Let's get him get her. I feel that I used to. Well, I said I feel you on that. I used to play in a gospel band in Austin, Texas, and we would do gospel brunches every Sunday, and we made a living off of it and off our CDs and what the place paid us. But we kept going. And for the I guess feeling.
Yeah, I think
Thinking
that's
for the feeling of performing the crowd, for the crowd and being able to make it, to Austin city limits
Yeah.
was the best pay I could best pay of I could
And
experience.
I feel that too. I do free gigs every now and again too, because it's like I want to perform. I love to be on the stage. I am Jenny B on the stage. Like right now, I'm Jennifer. Like this is, Jennifer. I'm talking as I would with my parents. But when I'm on stage, you can't tell me nothing because I can be a diva up there because I'm Jenny B. It's my alter ego, and that feeling when she comes out is just like I'm flying on stage, and it sucks because it goes by so quick. So I understand that feeling 110%. But that feeling's not gonna pay the bills.
Yeah, exactly.
My light company's gonna be like, you're a performer. I don't give a shit. Pay me, like, So it's tough. I feel like that's where people get between worlds. Like, this is a hobby or is this a career? I'm trying to make a career living to support my family so that my dad can retire, my mom can retire, my husband can do his business full time. I'm paused. It's frozen.
Oh, why are you paused? I'm moving over here like crazy. Yeah. So we're gonna find out what happened with Jenny right quick. I'm not sure what's going on with her on that
They
end.
can still hear me too.
But yeah, I can.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay,
I can
sorry
hear
guys.
you.
But yeah, so that's
Just keep going.
Yeah, that's where I feel that 110%. But I really want to make legacy off of this.
Yeah.
So hopefully it will.
Definitely.
Fingers crossed.
We're working on getting her back on the screen right now, as a matter of fact. So as soon as we can get her back on there, I know she's there. But Jenny B is with us here once again. We can still hear you, right, Jenny? You're on there?
I think so.
No, we cannot. Let me see.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go. You're there. So we're going to get her back up here and up and running right quick in just a few.
It's the hackers. They're hacking. She's talking too much. She's talking too much.
So Ricky says San Antonio paused.
Damn. Yeah.
Damn.
And I'm hoping that's what it is. I hope that they press play soon and just let it go wild, dude. Just book these new artists, band or no band, who cares? I mean, they're there. You never know. You could have the next Jake Bettis. Like,
yeah,
you won't give him a chance because he don't have a band, because he
Have a
can't
band.
afford it.
Yeah. Yep, for sure. And Laura O says, you're absolutely right. Say it loud and proud. This is what we were talking about earlier about the award shows and other stuff like that. So definitely. Jim Luna is also watching the show from Quarter Moon Productions. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate it. DJ Mondo Loco, he says, here is a donut. I got you. When you were hungry earlier.
Thank you, sir. You are so kind.
There you go. There she goes. There she's back on. There we go. Yes. Thank you. We got our tech. It was his first day today, as a matter of fact. There. So,
leave him
he's
alone.
No, I'm kidding. Big old shout out to Mike for making it happen today. Always knows what to do when shit happens.
I love it. And it was quick too.
Yes, definitely. So again, Mr. Juan Ortiz from Corpus Christi, Texas, is watching. Johnny O. That's right. Thank you so much for watching the show. So let's get back to where we were. We took care of that comment there that he had there from Austin, Texas. So Mr. Isaac Valdez. So. Big shout out to him. Thank you so much for your comments as well. But you know what? Let's play a song, and then we're going to come back here in just a few minutes because I know Alex would like to say. Or do you want to get in now, Alex, or do you want to wait till we get back?
I'll get back. We'll get back.
All right. Let's play a video right quick right here. So she's here again, ladies and gentlemen, to promote and talk about her new album that's out, dropped last week, a week from yesterday, Mujer Sensual. Okay, it's available on all digital platforms. She's got quite a few videos out already under that on some of the songs out there, but there's like a couple of tracks on there. We're talking about 2-3 more tracks, about 3 tracks more. They have not been played yet on a released. I mean, they're released out now on digital platforms, but to radio,
4 of them. Yeah.
we have an exclusive right now that we're playing, and we're playing it once an hour every every hour, Pobre Tonto, which is a great song. As a matter of fact, Ricky was requesting that song the other day, Ricky. Right, Rick? I know you were, buddy. Yes, definitely thought he says it's a great song. It's a great jam. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
It's a good song, and I'm sure that it's going to do very, very well for you. Angel Jimenez is watching.
Oh, my love.
Saludos, Jenny B.
She's
Love
such
Jenny
an
B.
angel.
She's amazing.
She is.
Yes. Thank you for being real, Norma Salazar.
You're
Yes.
welcome anytime. You know, I usually do it for free. So if I'm charging, it's because I'm really struggling.
Let's see here. We got, I'm not sure who this is. Oh, JB Flores. That's right. JB Flores says this right here. I've got him here in the group here. He says, Hola, Keith Leal. Thank you for thank you for doing what you do for the new artist.
Yes.
We now have artists coming from every section of the country. I think it's important for those of us in the industry to support and mentor young artists, but I also think it's important for young artists to learn and know Tejano history and music to properly get rooted in our great history.
True.
True. Facts.
Very, very true.
And
And like
that's-
I said, I mean, you know, people prefer to have Tejano as bands, and that's okay. Like I said, I'm hoping in the future I can have a band, but you just because I don't right now, you're gonna deprive me of having opportunities.
All right.
You know, it's a little hypocritical if you ask me. You know, because how am I supposed to get to the point of hiring a band
If
if
you gotta
I
start
can't
somewhere.
make money? Like if
yes.
I can't get in front of the right people.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, shit. If I had a band, y'all better watch. Y'all don't want me to have a band
Watch out.
because then everybody's gonna be in trouble, and then everyone's really gonna hate me.
Yeah. We got Amarte a ti right now. It's a video from Jenny B. We'll be right back here in just a few, guys. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Tejano Time Podcast.
Que se clavó como una espada en mi corazón, como fuego lento que arde en mi piel, y no me supe defender, amiga mía.
Tu mirada que se clavó como una espada en mi corazón, como fuego lento que arde en mi piel, y no me supe defender, amigo mío. Tú eres mi dulce tentación, mi fantasía, lo que pensé ya nunca más volver a amar. Caí en las redes de tu amor. Amarte a ti, sentir tu piel, tus caricias y tus besos. Amarte a ti, vivir por ti, no es lo que yo más quiero. Yo no sé qué voy a hacer con esto que yo siento. Sería tan feliz si te fijaras en mí. Fue tu mirada que se clavó como una espada en mi corazón, como fuego lento que arde en mi piel, y no me supe defender, amigo mío. Tú eres mi dulce tentación, mi fantasía, lo que pensé ya nunca más volver a amar. Caí en las redes de tu amor.
Amarte a ti right there with Jenny B right here on Tejano Time podcast. All right. That is another one of your great videos. Okay. Beso de Amor, I think it was already out as well prior to that. What
Yeah,
other videos?
Besos de Amor and Vivir. Well, I have like a live performance of Volverás, and then we have a music video for Vivir Selena and Besos de Amor.
And Viva Selena, we do have before we hit the road today. We're definitely going to play that video as well in just a little bit. But we got some more comments out here. As to hello, Jenny B and Keith Leal. That's coming from Irene Mendoza, and Irene is tuned in from Glendale, Arizona.
Got
Thank
some
you
fans
so
in
much.
Arizona. Definitely gotta go out there.
Definitely. A lot of people that actually do tune into the show from Arizona.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, but yeah, we love it. We love it. No, I mean, it's like you can't even get them to tune in your own backyard, which is, again, that's what we were
telling
just
you.
talking about earlier. You know what I mean? So that's a sad thing. La raza chinga. You know what I mean? So we got Daniel Garcia posted. I couldn't quite make it out, but I tried, and I think I did. Let's see here. We got, hey, bad has a lot to do with it. While you
mean
perform,
banned.
which could be banned, you know what I mean? So yeah, I had to.
I mean, how? You know, if the music is going, the band is playing the same that they would if I was to do track. And like I said, my DJ could slow it down. You know, if I'm singing a song and he slows it down, you know, and then he speed it back up, just like a band would. If the band was to slow down the tempo so I could talk, he could slow down the song and just have it on loop.
Yeah.
So I can talk. Come back into the chorus. Boom. And right. Just like a band. That's what I'm saying. The only difference is that it's not, to me, it's stress free because I don't have to worry about, oh, the drummer came in late or, oh, they missed that chord. Because as a singer, I'm here. I know the way the song goes. So I know I'm hearing everything.
Right.
I performed with a band. I did 3 days with a band for Fanfare last year. Okay. So I'm not saying I'm an expert, you know, but I also had my dad, and then they had their band, and it was in my living room, you know, when I was little. So I might have not been in a band very long, but I get the gist of it. Okay. And that's what I'm trying to say is that with the DJ, you'd be amazed at what my DJ could do, you know. And who's not to say too that because on some of my music, I have electric guitar. I have buddies that, you know, they could come on stage and do a quick solo live and then get off stage.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's exciting to see someone come running out with a guitar and just crazy solo, and then he runs off and the dancers come back. It's a production.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just trying to bring a production. I'm not talking bad on bands and who has bands. That's great. That's the next level to me. I'm trying to get on that level. But y'all, they want to shut me down, call me karaoke.
Wow. Karaoke.
Silly gooses. Call me karaoke, but I perform my original music every time I perform. I rarely, when I do covers, you know, you got to throw in some covers here and there that people might like, obviously, to, you know, get the crowd going. I'm not going to say I don't, but now that I have a full album, and even when I had a few singles, I was still performing them every single time. But yet, there's bands who even get nominated for doing covers. Keith, but I get called karaoke.
And Jay
That's
Pettis.
so ass backwards. And Jay Pettis.
Yeah. Wow.
Hey, at least Jay Pettis' wife. What's her name? Roxy? They
Roxy.
could have said, man, she looks like Jay Pettis' wife, Roxy.
It's ridiculous right now the way things are in the industry. But hey, Billy Ramos has something to say about that. Billy Ramos is also tuned in, us watching the show as well. Billy, it says here, man, I really like what you're saying. You're awesome. You're the first person I heard anyone talk like that, and that's what we need, more people like you. You're awesome. God bless you, and mucho éxito. You're one of a kind.
Thank you so much. God bless you as well. You know, God is amazing, dude. Like, we can turn this to a whole gospel section right here. Can I get an amen? I'm just kidding. No, honestly, God, you know, he's so crazy, that man up there. He's so mysterious, but you know, I feel like God put a purpose in me. And then, you know, the way I met my team, the way that my family's history, it's like I'm meant to be doing Tejano right now.
Yeah.
There's like no other way around it. I tried to do pop, and you know, and it came back to. But thank you so much for your comment. You know, it's really encouraging because I'm not gonna lie, it's a little nerve-wracking talking about some of these things because, you know, you don't want people not to like you, but at the same time, it's like I'm so tired.
Yeah.
I don't even care anymore. But it's really encouraging when people can agree.
Yes, for
I'm
sure.
not trying to say anything bad.
No, no.
I'm not trying to talk down or cry about anything. It's just this is just what's happening.
Yeah, just want to work.
I just want to work, dude. I just want to perform. I want to make money.
Yeah.
I want to make money. I want other people to make money. Let's all just make money.
Yeah.
But
let's
no,
grow together.
They just want to keep it for themselves, and that sucks.
Yep. Mr. Mark Martinez, another musician who performed many, many years ago with Emilio Navaira, if you guys can remember. Also, he says amen. He definitely is watching in our group as well. So shout out to Mr. Mark Martinez. Thank you so much for watching the show, my brother. Thank you. He was on a while back too as well. Great guy. Great, amazing dude.
Man, to be, and I feel, and I see that comes back. I feel for people who don't like agree with what I'm saying because they're stuck in the 90s. Yeah. And I don't blame them. I don't blame you, dude. Like, I see the throwback videos, like even when my dad and them performed like the Johnny Canales show and, you know, all those big shows, the award show at the Alamo Dome. Like, man, what a time to be alive, like during those days of Tejano. So I get it. Like, I get that. But you can't wish upon a star to have those days back if you won't let it happen. We're trying to do that. Me and these new artists, we're trying to bring back those days.
Yeah.
But man, it's such a brick wall.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's going to take some time if it even happens. You know what I mean? It's crossed my mind many times too, of where to stop what I'm doing and just walk away from it. Is it even well worth it? You know what I mean? And it's sad. It's sad. It comes down to that. You know, and of late, you know, I'm talking months ago, weeks ago, where I thought about it many times, just saying, you know what am I doing here? You know, what am I trying to prove or what? You know, we try to help as many artists as we can. We try to grow the music. We try to do it, and it's just like you said. There's just so many brick walls that that just come right in front of you. And for a lot of these artists, you know, to help them get where they need to be, and a lot of it has to start with our people. Period. You know, that's where it's got to start, and it's just not happening.
Do our own thing. I mean,
yeah.
You're independent. You know, and I just feel like it's just gonna go that way. But that defeats the purpose of, again, going back to the way it was in the 90s. It was a collective thing, you know, Sony or EMI working with Pepsi, Coca-Cola, like, you know, there's endorsement deals.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody, promoters were booking with other promoters, you know, it was a collective thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know there was turf wars, but it was, everybody worked together, you know, and it just seems like it's every man for himself. Every musician for himself. They're out there just to make the money. They don't really see the point of sticking with one person, because that's what we had to deal with Fanfare. I was trying to get my band, you know, together, because I was told this is what you have to do. They were telling me, if you want to be part of this clique, you gotta go with the rules, and the rules were you had to have a band. Okay, so I went to have a band. Problem was, there are no people. There's no, at least none that I could find. Again, I mean, if you're out there, great. That was willing to just come to rehearsals just for me, just for our days. No, I can't make it that day because I got rehearsals with so and so. I can't make it that day because I got rehearsals with so and so. You know, and that, mind you, they're not getting paid. Like, I paid them, but they told me they weren't getting paid at the other bands.
Wow.
But I'm paying them. But it's still, it's like they already made their commitments, you know, here and there, which is fine. But that's what I'm saying. It's like everybody shares everybody, because, you know, when it's other gigs, it's money. It's all about the money. And it's disappointing. It's so disappointing. That's why I'm like, you know what? I want to save all of us the headache. I'm going to save all of us the time. And I'm just going to have my DJ and I have my dancers and we're going to throw a nice little show.
Yeah, there you go.
I make money. They make money. Everybody's happy.
Except
the ones who are mad that I don't have a band.
Right.
You can book me the band.
So we got Mr. Let's see. Mr. Mondoloco also has another comment here. He says sometimes it's even harder to have, you know, a band. Some don't commit, they don't want to practice, don't want to coordinate to the lead. Sometimes it's worse to even have a band.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But if I don't have a band, guess what? I'm not gigging nowhere.
Not gigging nowhere. Yeah. Juan Mendoza Jr. is watching the show as well. Saludos from Tejano TV, Mas Chingon Radio, and what is it, Lila Lisa Promotions as well.
They're great.
So great people.
Tejano TV, dude, that's so badass.
You'll be able to catch this podcast on there. I hope that we'll be able to catch this on there. We're going over on our time, but it's all right. It's all good. So let's see. Elizabeth Aguilar says here, she's watching in the group as well. She says, I love your performances. So high energy. Love it from Elizabeth Aguilar. Full Force Promotions. Great friend of your Theo Ray Ray.
Hey. Hello. Good old Ray Ray.
Yes, Bobby Castañeda is also watching. Let's just Little Jenny B and Keith from California.
Hi.
Thank you, Bobby.
I'll be there soon.
There you go. Be on the lookout for that, Bobby. She might be running around your neck of the woods there. There are a few things to keep in mind. Even the closest people in your circle you can hurt too. Let's just see. I'm not sure who put this on here, but let me definitely get them. Oh yeah, that's Mr. Mark Martinez. Okay, so he says, here are a few things to keep in mind. 1, even the closest people in your circle can hurt you. 2, create your path. Don't rely on anyone. You have to do you. Don't quit.
Period. He just summed up my whole existence right now. Honestly, my circle is very small. It's way smaller than it was last year, that's for sure. Just because we are at a time where we're super focused and I don't even have time to go to parties. I don't have time to go to the clubs. I don't have time to, if you find me at the club, it's because I'm there for promotional purposes or because I'm supposed to have a meeting there or something, it's game time. Like it's game time. And my circle is like this small. Anybody else that was around like a year ago that was dabbling, I don't keep in contact with them. I'm too busy. Like I know the way that sounds because I'm a girl and stuff. But no, seriously, I can't say certain things because they're like, oh, she's a diva. It's true. I'm not a diva. I'm not the B word. I'm a businesswoman who happens to be so hot.
Yeah. See? And she didn't even freeze up. That was actually a live shot, guys. Okay. There was nothing wrong with the camera that time.
No, and it's true. And we're creating our own path. And like I said, we would love to do the band thing, but you know what? That's not in our sector right now. So we're going to have to go this way and then go down and come back up. And that's just, we're never going to quit. I can't. I don't have a backup plan. I didn't go to college. I know how to work on cars because my dad, I could do a little body work, a little sheetrock. We do a little get ready for houses and stuff, painting, all that. I can do all that stuff, but an actual legitimate backup career, I don't have anything. This is all I know. This Jenny B we have videos since I was 2. I've had that mic in my hand. This is all I know. So if I don't make it, I should have sold my soul because there's just no way.
No way.
There's no way that God would have made me this way, all goofy and whatnot. I want to be in front of people. People are terrified to be in front of people. They literally have heart attacks because they have to talk in front of people. I can't wait to get in front of people.
Yeah.
I get mad when people aren't looking at me. I'm like, what are y'all looking at? I'm over here. So I believe in that 100%. Keep your circle small because people can hurt you, and create your own path. We're just gonna have to. I just hope you guys follow me.
Yeah.
If you don't follow me now, please hit that like button.
She didn't say unfollow. She said follow. Okay.
Please follow me.
That's right. She's on all social media platforms, of course. So you can find her on TikTok. You're on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Yeah. All the great stuff out there, all the great social media sites. Go out there and follow Jenny B, all right, guys, and keep up with the latest and the greatest on there. And don't forget to download her new album, all right? It's already out. It's available to stream on all platforms. This one right here.
You'll like at least one song. There's no way that you won't like not one song because there's so much in there. There's the Tejanos, the cumbias, the reggaeton. There's a ballad in there that sounds kind of rockish, I even have an English song in there.
Yeah.
So you cannot come back to me and be like, I don't like not one dang song. Then I'm just gonna be like, what did you want, salsa? I mean, let me know. Let me know so I can for the next album. I'm here to make you guys happy.
We had some trombone in there, maybe some banda. I don't know. What are you looking for?
Oh no, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. No. Okay, let me take that back. Don't tell me unless it's banda,
right?
Or country. Don't do that. I'm not doing it.
Hell no, she says. All right.
No.
So again, Jenny B, thank you so much for taking the time to make it with us here at well, of course, the Tejano Time podcast, coming all the way from San Antonio for a little radio tour to kick things off and podcast tour. And she's got a lot lined out for her in West Texas. She's going to be coming your way very, very soon. So be on the lookout for Jenny B as well. She's on tour right now to go out there and promote her new album release, Mujeres Sensual, which is doing great. 62,000 streams as of, what it's been out only a week. As of a week from yesterday
on Spotify.
It's great. It's amazing. So she's going for 100,000, guys. So let's get her there. Definitely. Just go out there and show your support. There's no reason why you can't help her get there. You know what I mean? Let's see. I wish you great success. God bless you in your career, Jenny B.
Thank you so much, love.
And another tuned in from it's Dalia Campa. She's from California as well. Saludos. Thank you there. Juan says he will definitely download the show when it's done for Monday. Great deal.
Awesome.
So
thank you so much.
Yes, Tejano TV. We're going to be out there to check things out. All right. Ray Reyes says, what's up, Keith? And that's from Corpus Christi, Texas, I believe. Thank you, Ray, for tuning into the show. Many blessings to you on your journey from Norma Salazar as well.
Thank you, love. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I just want to have a huge shout out to my fans. They... especially the ones that came from English and started to love Tejano because, that's we transitioned over. You guys, that 62,000 wouldn't have been possible without you guys. And I really don't want to be cliche, but it's true. Like, I really wouldn't be where I'm at without you guys. And this is just the beginning. I promise you, like I said, I always put 110% in everything I do. So, you always going to get 100%, even if it's crap. That was 100% crap for me.
100%.
Just know I always give 110%. Shout out to my family. I love you guys so much. My parents who came out here with me, which is another blessing that I get to have my parents come with me and benefit. They get to experience everything. And once we start traveling and touring, it's like I tell my team, like, I have no problem being worked like a dog, like just busting my butt. As long as they get to experience like the luxury of it, the traveling, sponsorships, getting to experience the backstage life and just everything that comes with it. I think it's to me, that's such a great payment, especially for my dad and my mom, because my dad, they tried to do this and they couldn't. They had to stop because financial or bad management, it just didn't work out. And that was their dream. And my mom was working day and night to support so that my dad and my uncles could, they were all living with us. My mom literally was the backbone financially taking care of like a family of like 8, 9, 10. So I'm really excited that they get to finally experience what they couldn't back then. And now it'd be even bigger.
Yeah. Won't be long for your dad's carrying your equipment and everything up on stage and whatnot.
Here he does. He carries my hats.
He already does? Nice.
He carries my hats. He's my hat security.
There you go. Wonderful. We got Rudy and your mom's here as well. Alex is here. Veronica Mendez as well. Latin Hustle Entertainment in here. We also got a personal photographer that came along with us today for you. Yes, definitely.
He's new to the team.
Awesome. Amazing. So he's here also doing all kinds of great things for you. And guys, be on the lookout for the show. It's going to be on Tejano TV this week coming up, and also on Que Alamo, Tejano Television as well in San Antonio. So be on the lookout for our podcast. Be streaming on those platforms as well. Okay. So again, we got, thank you, Jenny. We appreciate you. We're going to be hitting the town, maybe a little later on this evening. So we're not sure yet where we're going to end up, but we might end up at some place here in town.
Catch our stories.
Right. Yeah. You know what I mean? So be on the lookout. All right. So stay right here in H-Town, Houston, Texas. So let's get Alex over here to say a couple of words. I know he wanted to say a few things. If you can, Michael, if you can come over here and adjust that. No, well, either way, whatever works, but whatever works best.
I'm a stand.
Are you gonna? Oh, he's gonna stand.
Guy.
All right. Well, let's.
You hear me?
Yeah, I believe we can work that out right there. There we go.
All right. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm a wide body, so I'm gonna take care of the whole screen.
Yeah. So does this go up anymore? No. Okay, right there is fine.
Oh, that's fine.
Perfect.
Yeah,
there we go. Yeah.
I
wanted to get your hairdo in there.
Man, I had to get it done today. You know,
Nice,
that's how we
nice.
do it. That's how we do it.
So Alex is with us here from Latin Hustle Entertainment. All right, just
Yeah.
is behind
Yeah.
Jenny B.
Yes.
And I know that we had been in the talks for some time to try to get you on the show, and he wanted to say a couple of things about I guess
It's more of the industry.
Industry,
You know, I come
right.
from California. Shout out everybody who was logging in and saying everything about California. So yeah, I can hear the boos now. You know, I have a background in the industry for about 25 years. So yeah, I look young, baby face Ray over here, man. But it's always the same rules apply. You know, it don't matter what genre of music you in.
All right.
R&B to to Christian rap to inspirational poetry. It's always going to be the same formula. You got a product. You got to sell the product, promote the product, and then go ahead and redo the steps. Repeat. I call it. It's a repeat. So right now, how the industry is working right now is that we see it is so easy for any artist out there, don't matter, to go viral because of all the internet. It's very simple. So everyone out there that's trying, hey, what's the secret? There's no secret.
Yeah.
It starts with one simple thing: the content. Content got to be good.
Yeah.
Because that's how you're able to then know who you're talking to. A lot of artists don't even know who their audience is. And I'm going to tell you right now, start looking. Go to your profile, find out where your audience is coming from. Because that's how you're going to be able to target certain parts of the city, country, whatever it may be. So if you're knowing at least some of this percentage that I'm giving out there, this is free game. They just said right now, don't give out the free game, but
Yeah.
you got to know who you're talking to.
Yeah.
You have to. And who are you speaking to? Is it 18 and under, over, women, men? It's a lot of things in there than just going in the studio and I'm going to go make this record. You have to understand who you're making the record for. And I do get it. Hey, artists want to say, hey, I'm making my own music. It's great. So I guess you're just going to be in the garage for the next 20 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's just keep it honest.
Right. Yeah.
Because artists don't understand that this is the record business. This is a business. It's not just a hobby. It's just something I like to do as a DJ and I'm, in my bedroom or whatever it is. This is the real business.
Yeah.
And people are making millions off of something they just thought, all right, hey, I'd like to do it on the side, but it's a business.
Yeah.
So and we have to treat it that way. So a lot of people that ask, oh man, I need a manager or something. I said, well, do you have anything to manage? That's for one thing.
For one thing.
Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah. Let's check your profile because I come from the old school eras where it's off a hard grind and hustle. I want to see artists have that work ethic. Outwork me. Now we're talking. Hey, that's what I want. Sun up to sundown. That's the grind you have to be on if you're going to be successful.
Right.
If you're not in this to win it, then stop now. Just go ahead and just forget it. You know what I mean? Just go ahead and just stop what you're doing. But those that are out there that want to put 110% like the Jenny B's and everybody, you have to put it's half heart. It is. You got to have it in the heart, but the other half has got to have talent, and you got to have that, and you got to be people around. You got to be honest. Stop telling people, "Oh, it's great." No, it is trash. It's trash.
Yeah.
Because you're only fueling their ego to do other thing where people are going to look at it like, "Well, who told you this is good?" You know, it starts with your own circle. Your own people have to be honest with you.
Exactly.
Because if I'm not honest with her or when we have our meetings and we're not honest, then what are we doing? I'm here to as a business, like you said, she's a business. I'm a businessman, so we're here as a business to get to the farthest that we can. Like here, we're talking about throwing parties. I'm trying to throw a party on the moon. That's where I'm thinking.
Right.
You know what I
right.
mean? So that's just how I project my projection. They may just be doing what's going on right now in real time, but I'm already 10 steps ahead.
Way
So that's kind of how we are pursuing Jenny's brand.
Yeah.
We're coming as a brand. So everybody's that's out there right now, oh, I didn't know Jenny was this and that. It's because we're now branding. You're starting to see her more. You're hearing her more. You know, we got the new album out, and it's now it's coming to a point where people are starting to be like, damn, I didn't even know that she was here. You know, it's because you weren't seeing it. Now that she's got with a new team, is we're going back to basics.
Yeah,
That's
back
just
to
what
basics.
it is. It's like if you have a product, you have to sell a product, you got to promote the product, and then we're going to repeat. So that's the same thing in any business. Anybody could tell you if you got good tacos, how am I going to sell the tacos?
Yeah.
I got to promote.
I got to promote.
You know, so I'll give you that 5 minutes of funk right there. That's what I call it. You know,
Awesome, awesome.
It's you know, it's something that you can take with you.
Yeah, definitely. And then for all those tips that you just gave away as well, if you need a job when you go back to the building, we got the midday show open here. Okay. So,
You know, my background is crazy because I had started with the 2 turntables back in the 80s, you know, so I was a vinyl head, and then I became I went on tour with big artists and doing that whole tour thing, and then for me I was like, where in the music game is the guy that's making the most money? Because that's the position I need.
all right.
So as going in this journey, sure ain't the artist. Sorry. Wow. You know, it ain't the producer. Sorry. It ain't the guy that's writing it. Sorry. You know, it's the executives. It's the executives that are making the most money in these tiers. So, you know, we have to find where your niche is. You know, when you get into the game, hey, you want to be an artist? Hey, it's great. You know, you just got to understand this. You got a long way to go to really be successful as an artist.
Right.
You know, but as an executive, it's different, and it's a whole different game. You know, we got A&Rs. You know, we got accounting people. You know, we got VPs, and you know, we got people
all the way up.
Myself, and shout out to Gotos, of course. You know, he's my mentor. Been in the game, you know, 25, 30 years. You know,
Wow.
we've done all the mistakes everyone has done. You know, spend $100,000 on projects that didn't go nowhere. You know, it's a lesson to be learned. So all the bosses out there, and you understand what I mean, is you have to take a loss before you can grow.
Yeah.
Because if you ain't took a loss, how can you grow? You have to somewhere. Even artists are like, oh, I lost on it. Yeah, but guess what? I bet you won't do that again because you've already learned I'm taking a loss. So all the real, you know, people that are in it, they take a loss, but they're able to recoup fast and get back on again. And that's what keeps people in the game 20, 30 years. You know, even the old schoolers too will say, yeah, I took a loss, but hey, came back 10 times stronger. So, yeah. So, if you guys want to read my book, I'm gonna be writing a book soon. You know, so it's gonna be bestseller. But yeah, you can definitely follow us. You know, Latin Hustle Entertainment. I had this company for a while. You know, and it was crazy because I'm just the founder. I like to play the back role. That's probably just the first time I'm actually getting on camera right now.
Yeah.
On Tejano Time. So it's weird, like, man, you on Tejano Time, man. Wow, that's crazy. But my background is, you know, R&B, hip hop, but like I said, the same rules still apply, no matter.
Right.
So, but I had this company for a while, and I'm in California, and you know, mentor told us like, hey, come to Houston. And I was like, man, what's in Houston? You know, what's going on out there? I like it out here. You know, I like what's going on. You know, it's like, hey, the money's out here. So just see me here in a couple months. So, and here I am, you know, and it's been 5 years now. So I've been here 5 years now. So when I had Latin Hustle Entertainment, it was basically just kind of a startup company. And I just wanted to kind of help artists. Like, okay, we had artist development. We were reading over people's contracts, and we were just starting real fundamentals, just kind of the fundamentals. And then we was like, man, I'm gonna put the gas on. We're just gonna light it up. And I was like, Jenny
Yeah.
B.
There you go.
Jenny B. And the other half of Latin Hustle, she's actually got the backing and behinds of what Tejano is. So so for me, I know the business, so
Yeah.
business is always gonna be business. But when it comes to these genres of, Tejano, Tex-Mex or whatever, she's got pretty much the focus and what's who's what, when and where. So when I did
Right.
say, hey, what about Jenny B? She was like, she was thinking for a minute. You had to kind of like let me process it. It just happened. She happened to be doing international stuff with somebody else, but she was like, "Well, you're telling me this on an international phone call." I'm like, "Man, I'm just trying to put it in your head." So when she came back, she was like, "Okay, I see." And I told her, I said, "She's a diamond in the rough." So you gotta look, we gotta look, beyond what you just see. And people have to. That's what you do. That's why you see a lot of stars now. You see them what they were doing 10 years ago. They're like, damn, okay, they're on the same path. Even people's already told us already about her. Oh, y'all is on the right path with her.
Right.
So it's just a trend. It's a trend that I can already see. Like, yep, it's working. So it's believe the process. You have to believe, got to trust this process. Sometimes you might like, damn, how you talk? What? It's just believe it. It's just believe, and we are going to achieve. So, real simple.
That's right.
I appreciate you, Key. I mean, I know you and Veronica got a great relationship. When I first met you, I was like, man, this guy here, man, he probably can drink a lot of beer.
Hell yeah.
Let's chug him. You know what I mean? And boy, we did. And let me tell you, we
like
did.
water.
We did. we did. But what I was real keen to, what was the way you can hear a song and you can tell and you can know what's a hit. So that there, I knew it was like, okay, this is gonna be a test to, hey, we're gonna slip him the song, hey, see what he said, and you're like, man, this we had a conversation about an hour about how Jenny was like, yeah, she's been on my show before with with the first record, but hey, I see what's going on here now and everything else. So that was what kind of gave me the validation, like, oh yeah, we on it, we good, we on, we ready to ride, because you
Appreciate that.
because you would have said something, if you'd have been like, man, I don't know, you're a diva, man, the music, I don't know, and but we, like you said, we gotta have tough skin. So I mean, so it was like whatever you was gonna say, I was gonna take it as because you've been in the business, you're hearing what's going on. So when you were like, this she's going places, I was like, sign the ticket, let's go.
Yeah, right. Validate it right there. Let's go.
So
Awesome.
it was
Appreciate
a
that.
great thing, and like right now we're just you guys are just barely seeing a little bit of what is to come. So right now, just please follow her journey right now. Make sure you're following her. Please stream the music. Brand new album out. It's hot. I mean, it's probably like the hottest thing I've heard so far in a while when it comes to the Tejano sound. It's like, man, this is that new and improved. Even those housewives that are down there, whatever, and they got the daughters. Play it. Play the music. Play while you're cleaning. Play. But guarantee that generation is going to be like, man, I love Jenny B. I guarantee it. So, so the house moms, when you're out there on Sunday, because I come from the old school too. Sundays we cleaning, of course, and throw on the Jenny B. Throw it on, man. And I guarantee you, by the end of that album, you're gonna have definitely a fan. Hey, I love the album. So it's fun. It's for when you have kids in the car, you can play. I mean, it's what it's supposed to be. It's feel good music. It's supposed to do something to you while you're listening in the car with your kids and family. You got a barbecue going on, or quinceañera, or whatever. You got a little something going. Man, throw it on. Throw it on. There's gonna be something there that you're gonna. Oh man, throw that one on again. Put it on again. Put it on repeat. So that's kind of what when she says, hey, what do you think about Tejano? Like, it's a party. That's kind of what we brought, was a party in a package.
Right.
Throw it on and keep streaming. Keep streaming it. That's what we need. That's how we get paid. That's how she makes a living. So we have to support all these artists out there right now that you know, they're struggling and whatnot, is because they have to get people to support the music, man. The music is very important. That's the number one thing. It don't cost you nothing to get on your phone and get a stream.
Right.
What does it cost you? It doesn't cost you nothing, but you're supporting someone that believes in this music. So that's where you repay somebody.
Yeah.
Like something, comment on something, add it, share it, subscribe it. I mean, come on, guy. It don't cost you anything to support what you like. So we're here to support
That's true.
the whole scene. And like I said, you know, hey, all the other politics, let us deal with that. You know, I just need her to keep coming with the music. That's it. We're going to deal with the rest. So
There you go.
with that being said, we signing out. Okay. Definitely follow everybody, you know, here. Like, subscribe, definitely keep streaming the music. And like I said, it guarantee you will definitely be seeing Jenny. Definitely were 5 years from now, that household name, guarantee.
There you go, Jenny B. Again, thank you guys. Thank you, Jenny, for
Jenny,
taking the
Jay
time.
Bed is back here.
She is back now. Signing out. We are going to be doing some things this evening, guys. So, again, thank you, everyone that tuned into the show today. Everyone. We had quite a few people tune in. You can still share it, guys. You can still definitely share this video as well. So, again, appreciate Latin Hustle Entertainment, Jenny B as well. We got a great group of guys here with us today. You know what I mean? You brought all your supporters, you know, your posse, your entourage, should I say. So, yes, that's right. So, your parents is here as well. So, a big shout out to those guys for being here and enjoying the show, man. So again, go out there and stream the album, okay, guys?
Yes, please stream it. Like you said, it's all, any support is greatly appreciated. Like, share, comment. But the album, you know, show it to your, like you said, your daughters, your son. I mean, it's for the most part kid friendly compared to what else is out there that your kids are listening to.
Yeah.
I'm not judging because I know it's everywhere. You know, sometimes you can't help what your kids are listening to, but you know, I'm no Selena. Let me just say that. I'm no saint. I have tattoos. I like to drink. I like to have a good time. I cuss like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, we all do. It's gonna come out.
I'm only human. You know, this is Jenny. This is me. But the music is just a great time. You know, you can play it anywhere, play it anytime. So again, thank you all so much. All your comments, I can see all of them. So thank you all. DJ Ray, what's up? Hi. Love you guys. And thank you again, Keith, for having me. It's always so much fun when we come. And I feel so comfortable here to open up about a lot that we were able to talk about without having to feel judged or, you know, like I'm crossing the line or whatever. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. And Houston is like another home, really, because my management team is here, Latin Hustle's here, so it's really becoming a second home. So Houston, you guys are definitely going to see a lot more of me, and next time I'll be singing more than talking.
There you go, Jenny B, right there. Thank you guys so much for making the trip here from San Antonio, and we wish you the best of luck on your tour, your radio tour, your next stop, whenever that will be. I believe next weekend, sometime maybe. But be on the lookout for Jenny B. She might be coming you guys to your area, you know, in your neck of the woods. So if you guys are listening up out there, don't forget to stream the album. It's available right now on all digital platforms, and look out for some more videos up and coming for some of the tunes that are on there right now. Pobre Tonto, you can request it on Houston'sTejanoHits.com. It is there. It's being played every hour right now on the hour. So definitely request that song as well if you like it. And you got to take a listen to it. For those of you, I didn't get an opportunity to put the song on here today, but it's on the radio. So stream it, or not. Well, you can still stream it when you go out there and grab it from the digital platforms, but listen to it. Houston'sTejanoHits.com, once an hour, every hour. Jenny B, Pobre Tonto. You got to hear that song, okay? So if you haven't, make that choice right now and go out there and stream it so you can get a chance to listen to it, because this is something new, and I think this one right here is going to be the song right here, okay? So definitely.
I'm going to cry.
Thank you, Jenny. Again, we will see you in a few. That's right. It's dinner time somewhere.
Woo! I'll see y'all later.
Have a great one, you guys. Thank you so much.
You all right, let's go.